So as you guys know, Sonic Racing Crossworlds is probably one of the most highly anticipated Sonic racing games in a very long time. I honestly feel like Sega is teasing us at this point just because of the fact that they're releasing these 20-second clips of these new tracks. But hey, I'm not gonna lie, my hype levels just keep going up and up for this game. And for today's video, we're gonna keep it short and I'm gonna be listing a couple characters that I do think make sense to come to the game, as well as some transformations that may come into the game as well, if you guys know what I mean. So the first character that came to mind when I was thinking about Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and of course the possibilities of many other Sega characters coming into the game, is obviously Wreckit Ralph. Now Wreckit Ralph has been a classic in the Sonic racing games, obviously appearing in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Now, the second character might seem a little crazy, and of course it might not happen, to be honest, but it would be Mephilis. Now, Mephilis, to be honest, he might appear in the game just because of the fact that he has been recently in Sonic X Shadow Generations, and many people love this villain. He's probably one of the most iconic Sonic villains, and if you haven't checked out my video on my Sonic 06 on why it is a perfect game, in quotation marks, then you'll understand why I think that this man would make sense to be in this game. Now, going back to the similar situation with Wreckit Ralph, I honestly think that Amigo, like from the OG, I feel like if they're going to take out many of these characters, it would be from the OG classic Sonic racing games with the transformed formula and of course the Sonic and All-Stars Racing series. Now, of course, Amigo is literally one of the classics as well, so it only makes sense for him to be here. He's literally one of the most iconic characters when it comes to the Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform series, so why not add him as well? Ryar. I finally got the pronunciation right, I hope. So yeah, my man deserves some love. I feel like he could be a playable character because actually he was the one who was in charge of holding the flag whenever you pass the finish line, and I feel like it would only make sense for him. He's a Sega character, and you know, many people have been sleeping on this man, and of course Sega has forgotten about this man in a very long time, and I know many people do love this character as well. Bring the homie Mario into Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Now, I know that sounds really crazy, but hey, if we've got many crossovers, now like I said, I don't know if this could be a Nintendo licensing type of thing, but just to spit in Nintendo's face in a way, just because of the fact that Mario Kart World is $80 and they're gonna have much more playable characters than Sonic Racing Crossworlds, even though technically most of them are going to be costume changes. Hey, I'll welcome my boy with open arms, just because actually in Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, he was supposed to be a playable character, but apparently Nintendo was like, no, we're not doing that. So hey, I feel like it's not going to happen, but if it does happen, that would be pretty crazy, I'm not going to lie.